choose the product or service to go to. Okay. So let me start over since the class is recording now. Okay, so the assignment I gave, the first is for you to find out the whether you're selling a product or whether you're selling a service. Okay, make your choice. Are you selling a product or selling a training, a video course, an audio course, or even affiliate marketing? Okay, so that is products. Then you can also decide to sell a service, which includes your own online training. The one you are currently in is a service. Okay, I'm offering a service, and you're learning, I'm giving value. You're learning, I'm giving value. So in the same vein, you can decide whatever you know how to do best, whatever you have an idea of, whatever you have mastered over time. Teach other people. Okay, let other people learn from what you know. And so you organize an online seminar or a Zoom class. It can be a one-day class to just teach people how to do something you've learned over time, and then you're billing them for it based on the level of value you're going to give. You bill them, they get to pay, and you do your training. Everybody's happy. Okay, so these are different type of problems you get to solve, whether product or service. So you choose one, then any one you choose, you then market it. Now the plan, the plan was for us to have a 2 week, 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks duration for those of us that want to write ebooks. Okay, 3 weeks is enough for you to come up with stuff, for you to get your ebook ready. These are things you're just doing online. You're not going to meet a publisher or a designer or the whole logistic that is involved in printing hard copy books. Just writing an e-copy. So whatever you've mastered over time, maybe another skill, let's not say copywriting because we are still learning the act, but whatever you've mastered over time, whatever you know that you've mastered over time, you can put it together in a book and then get to sell it. So 3 weeks is enough for you to come up with something. All these things are different ways by which you create a product, solve a problem for people, and make a sell. Okay, and the reason why I want us to do this is because I told us that this month we are focusing on learning how to sell. So I wouldn't want us to just wait until people have something to sell and then they call us to sell those things for them. So you're not waiting for someone to pay you first before you get paid. You can get yourself busy while you can get yourself busy selling stuff and writing copies and waiting for when people will get to see your work and then call you to write a copy for them and give and pay you for it. Okay, so it's going to be easier for you to have a product, and then on your social media platform you're writing copies. I know you're learning copywriting and you're writing copies for a particular product, and people are like, wow, I almost got convinced, or I got convinced to take an action after I read this person's post. This person could write a copy for my business. This person could write a copy for what I want to sell. In fact, one of us told me that she had to walk up to someone that sells laptop, her friend that sells laptop. I don't know if she's in this class. She's not here. That she had to walk up to someone that sells laptop, and she asked the person to give her the leverage to write copy for him, free of charge. Okay, so she wrote the copy and sent to me, and I had to make some corrections. So that way, she is practicing, she is learning how to write a copy, and she's helping someone. And the plan, the agreement is, if this copy generates income, you're going to pay me so and so percentage from that sale. So she's making her money, and then she's also writing copy and learning in the process. So in the same vein, that is what I'm expecting us to do. Okay, but if we now come to the point where we feel we cannot, at this point, I don't have any skill to write about, I don't have any skill to put together in an e-copy, and you want to sell another person's product, that is why I gave us the option of affiliate marketing. Okay, so affiliate marketing is there to help us. You don't have to think about the ebook, you don't have to think about anything. Your work, you just take something that is already a product that someone already packaged, sell the product and get your profits. That is quite simple, and I mean that is what most of us would want to go into, because you might not have the time and the leverage to create your own product. Okay, so you can join affiliate marketing. And the platform I gave us, www.statecourt.com, is a new affiliate marketing platform that is unlike the regular type of affiliate marketing platform. It's actually free to register. Other affiliate marketing platforms, you find out that you get to pay, okay? You get to pay to register or even pay to take the lessons to learn affiliate marketing before they now bring you into the class and then you start making your money. But this one is free, okay? Even if you don't have any idea whatsoever about affiliate marketing, even if you're just a starter, just click www.statecourt.com. Then you get to register on the platform. Just sign in the way you sign into platforms, okay? Answer the questions, fill in your details, sign in. Then you see the products listed there. Take one of the products and market. Take it to your social media platform, sell to them. Any product that you know you can write copy on. If they have products there that talks about Facebook ads, they have products that talks about done for you, for affiliate marketers. They have different products in that platform. So just pick one product, go to your social media platform, write a copy to sell that product. As people are clicking the link you've copied from that particular site, as people are clicking and they are buying the product, your money is entering into your bank account. You're earning, okay? So that is one. Then I also give us the option of selling my course, okay? So I am doing online WhatsApp class for copywriting, and the next batch the registration has started already. So for the next 3 weeks, the registration is going to run up until when we start the class. So in these 3 weeks, take this course, write a copy on this course, post on your social media platform, and let people read it. As they are signing up for the class, 10% of the money they are paying is coming to your account. So what this is going to do for us is that it's going to help us. As you're writing the copy, you're tagging me, so I'm seeing the copy and I'm making corrections, okay? And I'm telling us what to correct. So you're going to just monitor your progress over time, because by the time you've written the first copy and you find that, okay, just one person said, I'm interested, and then you write another copy after maybe after 2 days, or after you've made like 3 posts, you write another copy, and then you find out that the copy is better than the other copy, you definitely get results. 3 persons, 4 persons might click on that link and buy the product or sign up for the class, and you get paid. So you're earning while you're learning, okay? So you're learning to write copies, you're watching how your copies are getting better over time and how they are drawing traffic to the to the link, and also you're earning in the process, okay? So that is why I give us these several options. Whichever one you choose, that is the assignment, and it's supposed to be submitted before tomorrow, 12 p.m. before tomorrow, 12 p.m. tomorrow, before tomorrow ends, 12 p.m. That's 12 noon. Do well to do the assignment. Choose any one you want. There are different options. Anyone that you feel is easier for you. If you want to write the different, if you want to write an ebook on something you know, that's beautiful. If you want to do affiliate marketing under www.statecourt.com, that is also beautiful. If you want to also affiliate for my WhatsApp class, that's also beautiful. But the idea is that each of the copies you're writing, you're tagging me, I am seeing the different copies you're writing, and we're analyzing them and making corrections and learning from them, okay? So I believe you've understood the assignment. So the last thing we're going to do this night is to analyze the different copies that some of us have already written, and I'll just point out corrections from the different copies. So I only take those that are already in the class. For those that made a copy and they are not here, I don't know how to make corrections for them to learn if they are not present in class. So Vincent, I know you wrote a copy. I think you're the only person here that wrote a copy and tagged me, okay? All right, so we're going to look at Vincent's copy, and I'm just going to point out different corrections from that. Sorry, is it the other person that wrote a copy in this class and person tagged me? If you've written a copy already after yesterday's class, please signify. Please raise your hand. Anyone, 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 anyone. Can I still be heard? Please, oh, I don't want to be, I don't want, hey. I don't want to be talking to myself. Please,
You can
hear.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, okay. Okay, that's fine. So,
we can hear you.
Okay. All right, that's fine, no problem. Okay, so we're not going to be looking at, I'm just going to point out several corrections, from general corrections, from from the ones that have already written their copy, okay? So I'm just going to do that in the next 10 minutes, so we'll call it a night. So from the different copies that they sent to me, first of all, I saw several typographical errors in the copy. And you won't be writing a copy and expect people not to understand what you're writing, okay? You have to write a copy that people, first of all, they can read, even if it's a layman, even if the person didn't go to school, the person can easily read what you're writing. You don't need highfalutin words to write a copy, no. It's not about the highfalutin words. Even though professors would have, been the best copywriters, but unfortunately, they are not. People that are copywriters are even people that dropped out of school, people that don't have certificates. So it's not the highfalutin words that you've learned in school that we need you to write in a copy. We just need to write simple English, good, correct English that will be understandable, okay? And also, you'd have to pay attention to those mistakes, those punctuations. Some of the copies I was written, or some of the write-ups we tagged me in had several mistakes. A copywriter is very meticulous. You pay attention. When you finish writing your copy, you have to edit. You have to read it again and again to make sure that it's making sense to you. And that is why I told us that you have to read your copies loud. You have to read it out loud. Because as you're reading it, you're seeing your mistakes, you're hearing how you sound, and you get to know exactly where you're getting it right or where you're missing it, okay? So you must always, once you're done with writing your copy, you have to read your copy. I read mine, each post I make, after correcting and correcting and correcting. Actually, editing is one of the things that writers just have to get used to do, okay? Edit and edit and edit. So after I do that, I will still have to read it out, like just read it out as if I'm reading a story or reading a novel or talking to someone. I read it out loud, and as I'm reading it, I'm seeing my mistakes, okay? So if it sounds somehow to me, I know that it's definitely going to sound somehow to my listeners or whoever is going to read that copy. So I saw that in all the copies that they tagged me to. There were mistakes in the sentences. The punctuation was another thing. Some of them put their full stop close to or start the next word after full stop. I mean, after full stop, the next thing that should come up is space before the next letter. Okay. So, but we are clustering things together. We were not really, it was not flowing. And most people out there always get turned off when they see errors in sentence. It's a turn off for most people. So when sometimes I'm reading something and I get to a point that I'm getting confused or I'm seeing several mistakes, it can turn me off and I just move forward. I don't even finish reading the copy. So we have to really pay attention to those things. In one of my videos, I think in the first video, I think in the third one, I talked about Grammarly as a site to help you correct your English. Okay, so when you're done writing a copy, if you know that you're not going to be, patient enough to review it yourself and make your corrections, you can take it up to Grammarly. Okay, just type www.grammarly.com. You opens it up, or you can download the app into your phone. You open it up, you paste whatever copy you've written. It makes the corrections for you. Simple. Okay. So these are just the few things I want to point out. Then also in spacing out our write-ups, it's very, very important. Don't cluster your words. I'm talking about the software generally. On appearance, it has to attract. Even before the person starts reading your words, the appearance of the write-up has to be attractive, okay? So on appearance, the person looking at that copy should get attracted. In the classes, in the lessons I've been giving us in class, I've tried as much as I can to always, put those pins there to show you that this is the point. I need you to note this. And I try to space out those write-ups. So in the same way, when we are writing our copy, we should make sure that whatever people are looking at is attractive, that they are seeing excellence. At first view, they are seeing excellence, okay? So space out your work. If you look at people's posts, go to LinkedIn, you see that a lot. People that that are copywriters that have gone fine it, you see how they write their posts, they space it out. Okay, so it's easy for you to easily swipe up and be reading and be enjoying what you're reading. So let's learn to apply that. And also in the headings, some of the headlines were not catchy. So I'm trying to bring out your own this thing, but it's not coming out. Some of the headlines were not catchy. So some of them were just flat. I know I've not taught us headlines, but at least we should still be creative, okay? Should be creative. Your headlines should be very, very catchy. Whatever you're writing, whatever you're going to talk about, think of the best headline that is going to The best headline that is going to attract the person. Please, can you mute yourself? If you're not muted, can you mute yourself? Okay, so the headline should be something that is very, very catchy. Okay, you'd have to start first by letting us know, like giving us a hint, okay, a hook, a magnet that is going to attract us to that copy. Okay, so now for Vincent, for your copy, I'm looking at it right now. So his tag was some secrets you don't know about me, which for me it's not that bad, but then it's not really catchy. Okay, it's not catchy. It's not catchy. You'd have rephrased the sentence or use something else. I know I gave this as an instance when I was explaining, but you really should have worked on it. Okay, it's not really that. It's not really catchy. And most times it's good to tell people something about them on the headline. Most people might not, okay, something about you that you don't know, okay, I might just swipe up. I don't care. I don't want to know about you. And I swipe up. Okay. Some people will stop and look at it, but it's not really calling every attention. So, but if you start with a question, or if you start with how to, something that is going to benefit them, generally people are, when I say, yes, the psychology of man, we are selfish. We always want something for ourselves. We always want, something that will benefit us. Very used to people that are interested in things that are benefiting other people. We're always out there to search for things that we would gain from. So put something out there, a benefit in your headline, how to, or to become or ask a question, a mind-troubling question, okay? So that is that for the heading. And also after the heading, I thought the next thing is the hook. The next thing is the hook. So a hook, you can always use a quote, or you can always use a question, or you can use a striking statement. You have to keep your audience glued to that copy till the end. If you've not gotten to the you're giving your call to action, then you've not really seen the call to action, so they're not doing anything about it. Okay, so you have to make sure that you're hooking them. After you've hooked them with the topic, you're hooking them too with the next sentence you're putting there. Okay, so storytelling in such a way that pull in what you are explaining. Okay, people are feeling what you are saying. They are seeing themselves in your shoes. So you're trying to paint a picture of, I have once been there, or I understand this thing, or this is what happened to me, or in such a way that people are really drawn to it. So using story does not mean you should just throw out the words out there. You have to build my interest. You have to build your audience interest. Okay, so you did very well in telling us your Vincent, I'm referring to your copy now. You did very well in telling us about your whole tailoring work and how you've been into it and how people don't know about that. And for me, I just saw sincerity in that statement. Okay, so many people, okay, are not proud of what they do, but here you are coming out to tell us, okay, I know you don't know I do this, but now I am open to tell you that I do this and I'm proud of it. So it really caught my attention. It really caught my attention in that part. And then it now went down to secret number 2, and then the end. The part that actually got me was the learning part. That's the part that I knew that to a large extent it made me want to know, okay, this guy, what's up with him? What's the next thing he's about to say? How has this tailoring helped him? What does he want to tell me about his tailoring work and stuff like that? So it really built my interest. But aside that, every other thing was just straight to the point, which does not really give a good description of a copy. So you did very well, I must comment, and you will definitely do better when you write the next copy. Okay, so just work on the heading, the hook, and then the arrangement of your work. So the other typo, we're not really in your own copy, but someone sent me your copy is your punctuation. Yes, please say I didn't put your full stop. So it was not doing whether I should stop or me. So these are just a few corrections you would have to make. So the copy I made, for those of us that want to sell my copywriting class, of which I'm expecting each and every one of us to kindly do so. Okay, there's a copy I made where there's a copy I'm going to post for us. How I yes, details about the class. Okay, so this is that's the first thing we are going to post. Get that copy. Is a DIY, is a done for you already kind of copy. Okay, so it's just for you to copy it and then post on your social media platform, and then put the CTA and then follow up. Okay, remember the target this month is for you to follow up. So the idea is I want to know how many of us that could be able to close sales. Okay, many of us are able to convince people to buy a product. In our next class on Wednesday, we're going to be learning the psychology of selling. The psychology of selling, where I'm going to be teaching us how to sell a product. And I'm going, after that class, by the special grace of God, you will be able to sell anything to anybody at any time. So make sure you don't miss that class. I'm going to be telling us how to convince someone to buy a product. And since it's a live session, I'm going to be asking us several questions, catchy headlines. What will be your line for this particular customer who you want to sell this to? So I'm really going to prime our minds. I'm really going to challenge our minds and know how creative we can be. And definitely there will be something for someone that come up with something excellent. So yes, I'm talking about the next live session. Our next live session is on Wednesday. Our next class is on Monday. We have classes on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So our next class is on Monday, but our next live session is on Wednesday live session. So that is where we are going to be talking about the psychology of selling, okay? Psychology of selling. So we know how to sell to people. So I want us to take that copy, post it, and then follow up our customers, because you'd have to follow up whoever you're selling to. When people say I'm interested, and then afterwards you don't hear from them again, you have to follow up. And still on that class, I'm going to be teaching us how to do that. I'm also going to, by Monday, I'm going to be sending us a video of how someone closed a sale of $10,000 in 2 minutes. Was it 2 minutes or 5 minutes? 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, how someone closed a sale of less of and is enjoying the money. So we need to fair enough for you to write a copy. You might want to follow up via your email copies and other copies that you're going to be writing. You have to follow up your clients and make sure they finally buy that product. Remember, the aim of copywriting is to make sales. So you have to learn how to sell, close sell, how to follow up, how to upsell, and stuff like that. We're definitely going to talk about that Monday. If next week, that's what our focus is going to be on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll just split it into different sessions and talk about that. So by the end of next week, you should be able to sell anything to anybody at any time. And I really hope that we pay keen attention and learn that, because it's going to help us as copywriters. So that being said, I think we are going to